So the New York Knicks season just ended, like a half an hour ago for me, and you know what? It was a good season for them. I thought the Knicks were going to be a bottom 3 team in the Eastern Conference. They ended up hosting 3 playoff games in round 1. I can't complain. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? You guys know that I'm a Knicks fan, and yes, games 3, 4, and 5 are pretty embarrassing for the Knicks, as games 1 and 2 were really entertaining. But you got to give the Knicks credit. Nobody thought they'd be here. You got to give Randall credit. You got to give the supporting cast. Got to give Tibbs credit for this season they pulled off this year. But there's still work to be done. It is not a shoo-in that they'll make the playoffs again next year, because you'd expect some other teams in the East to be better once again, like the Raptors, like the Pacers, and then you got up-and-coming teams like the Bulls and the Hornets. So there's a good chance that the Knicks won't be a shoo-in for the playoffs in 2022. So we're going to try to make some changes this offseason to get the Knicks on their way to being a really good team in the Eastern Conference. So don't worry about these picks. We have 8 and we have 12. The Knicks have, I believe, 19 and 21 in real life, so I'm just going to trade down with those teams. Still have no start today. So we're going to keep Tibbs. Mike Woodson took a job at Indiana, so we are going to move on from him. And I could pick up I was going to say Josh Longstaff, but I don't want him. I'm going to pick up Chip Engelland. Just kidding. We're going to pick up Daniel Spencer, and we are going to fire Devin Thomas and pick up, I don't know, it's probably Randy Martin. Yes, it is. So, we signed both those guys. Sweet. Let's go to the draft. So, the Knicks pick will be at 19, and the Mavericks pick will be at 21. So, both teams should accept this. If not, then this game is really dumb. So, boom, there we go. We have 19 and 21 in this class. So, let's see who the mock drafts have us taking. In this case, I don't really know how the draft will follow. Oh, and Sean Highland. Remember him? I think, was he at UCLA? Or Oregon. I'm thinking of somebody different. So, at 19, the game has Greg Brown going, and 21, Julian Campaign. Don't really know most or much of the second guy there. Deshaun Nixon, James Bouknight. I mean, like, the mock drafts won't be too accurate for us. We'll see who's available. I mean, we could always look to trade up. I mean, I'll let this simulate to, like, 10. And see if anybody falls that I should trade up for. Because at the moment, we do have a bunch of guys we can move. And, Luka Vildoza. I forgot the Knicks picked him up on a multi-year contract. I think I'm going to move Knox here, though. And we are going to trade Knox to the Bulls for the 34th pick. I don't even think a team would give up that high of a second for him in real life. Alright, so we had 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks. At 19, we took Zaire Williams out of Stanford. And then we took Johnny Juzang at pick 21. So 2 Pac-12 guys there. Then we got Dosunmu and Derek Culver there. I was going to say 2 Big 12 guys, but we got a Big 10 from Illinois and Big 12 from West Virginia. So these are our 4 rookies. We went with 2 wings, a point guard, and a big. I'm excited about probably Johnny Juzang a little bit more than Williams, but I'm excited about both of them nonetheless. Julius Randle, we got to look to bring an extension to. And in this game, I wish we could maybe make a trade for Damian Lillard. We just don't really have the assets for it. We would have to move, I would say we'd have the assets for it if we had a lottery pick. Like, say the Mavericks were bad this year. And we'd have to move RJ Barrett. But I just want to see, because it would be cool, but we definitely don't even have the assets. I'd probably have to do, Randall, Barrett, and, 3. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother. We just got our team for that. Not really worth it. So, at this current moment going into next year, one of these guys will probably play. I'll probably play Luka Vildoza. We have Quickly and Juzang. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'd like to get 8. So, the player I really wanted in this video was Lonzo Ball. He's the player I think that would help us out so much. So I'm going to offer Lonzo Ball. It's going to be 27 mil. I'm going to front load it. I'm hoping that the Pelicans don't match it. We'll see. And then another center. I think I want to bring back Nerlens Noel. So yeah, there's a bunch of guys like Burks and Bullock, they're free agents, but we might go in a different route. So we get Lonzo. We're going to re-announce the rights. I would like to bring back Rose, too. I feel like the Knicks will bring him back in real life. So we're going to re-announce the rights on Bullock and Payton, Burks, Ntilikina, Gibson at the moment. I'd like to keep it open with Rose and Noel. And let's see. Boom, we get Lonzo Ball. That's what I'm talking about. Let me just make sure. There's Max Abmas from Oral Roberts. He would actually be kind of a fun pickup, but boom, there we go. Now let me just see how much Noel wants, because I'd like to bring him back, but I still want to roll with Mitch. Now, Mitch is also a possible trade candidate. I would only say I don't even know. So I'm going to give Noel just a 2-year deal, team option. And then I'm going to give Rose a deal as well. I'm going to give Rose just a 1-year deal to come back for the Knicks. And we get Noel. And we, come on, get Rose. We can't afford Rose. Okay, never mind. We are not signing Derrick Rose back, which is a shame. I hope he gets a good offer somewhere else. He has a 1-year deal from the Rockets. We'll kind of see what's going on with him. But yeah, I don't know what centers could hit the trade market. I mean, would the Indiana Pacers probably not be interested in a Miles Turner for Mitchell Robertson swap? up. I was just typing Pacers in there. And I did get Miles Turner in my Celtics rebuild, so I don't really think this would be, like... It would be an interesting pickup. I mean, if we're looking at a potential center to put next to Julius Randle long term, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure the Mavericks would be willing to look at a Porzingis trade, most definitely. Vucevic, I would have thought of if he was still in Orlando. Capella would be great, but Atlanta really wouldn't do that. Allen, Drummond, Wood, Valanciunas, yeah, and then we're getting to the players where I don't really want over Mitchell Robinson. So, at this moment, we'll just kind of keep an eye on Rose. We can offer him, okay, I'll sign him on that contract because I'm sure he will. Boom, we get D Rose back. So, we're going to have a deep rotation next year. But Lonzo Ball is the player I really want the Knicks to go after this offseason. They had to play Derrick Rose, but really the Knicks don't have a playmaker. We can move Rose to the bench. Quickly's kind of more of an off-ball 2. Burks can't handle the 1. Neither could Bullock. RJ is definitely not ready for that yet. The Knicks will never play Frank. And God, Elfrid Payton better be on the sun by the start of next year's season. So I would like to give Obi Toppin some minutes. I want to give Emmanuel Quickly more minutes. And we're going to send RJ Barrett to untapped potential. Those 3 guys. So at this moment, there's probably like 13 guys I would want to play. So we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's a bunch of guys I would want to play. So I want to get Uzang in there. So it'll probably end up being a 10-man rotation. I don't know if Luka Vildoza will end up playing. So Lonzo or Quickly's going to get like 26 minutes a night. Randall and RJ will get 32. Lonzo will get 30. Mitchell Robinson will probably get like 27. I'd like to give Toppin 19. Noel can get 17. D Rose 22. And then I would like to give another 10 minutes to Johnny Juzang. And we could go like 15 to these 2 guys. And then like I could give one of these guys 3 minutes, but I feel like that's a little disrespectful. So I'm just going to give 1 more to Noel, 1 more to Lonzo, and 1 more to Quickly. So system efficiency under Tibbs, I'm pretty sure is defense, and it is 3.5 stars. Nothing is 4 stars, so we'll stick with that. Who's kind of holding us back a little bit? So Lonzo is great, Mitchell Robinson is great, Randall's not terrible, but RJ and Quickly really don't fit this mold that much. So I'll see you guys at the end of the year, and we'll see if the Knicks will be back in the playoffs in 2022. I do think we got better this past offseason. So we ended the year as a 3 seed, so 4 seed last year to 3 seed this year. I will take it. Jokic takes home an MVP. Once again, Mobley Rookie of the Year, Ochoa 6th Man of the Year, Isaac Defensive Player of the Year in his first year back, Malone gets Coach of the Year, shout out to Nicholas Claxton getting Most Improved. Would I give it to him? Not really, but sure. We'll see if any Knicks make an All-NBA team. Probably not unless Randall gets it, and he does not. There's all defensive first team, second team. Whoa, yes, that's why we pick up Lonzo. 14 points, 4.5 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, all defensive second team, 37 from 3. Oh my God, look at that free throw jump. Yeah, I should have gave him more money. He was well worth it. We went 52 and 30. Only the Bulls and the Nets were better than us. Shout out to Chicago. Did they get Kawhi? No, they didn't. But they were really good last year. Randall dropped 20 points, 8.6 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 52, 38, 77 splits. I wanted to work out an extension at the contract extension deadline, but he wanted to test free agency. RJ Barrett drops 18.6 points, 4.4 rebounds, 3.3 assists, 45, 40, 75 splits, his best true shoot. Oh, no, he actually went down from last year. Okay. He was really good last year, too. Lonzo, we already went over him quickly. 12.4 points. I feel like 37 from 3, 9 from the line. Like, he's a perfect 6th man for this team. D Rose, 12.4 points, 5 assists, 47, 32, 85 splits. There's Mitch Robb, dropping 12 and almost 9. 2 blocks. He'll be a restricted free agent. Yeah, we're probably going to have to pay him $30 million, and we can kiss goodbye a max contract throughout this video. Obi Toppin, 11.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, 37 from 3, 87 from the line. And then there's Williams. Johnny Juzang, I wouldn't honestly be opposed to starting him. Well, I guess, like, we could play RJ at the 3 and Juzang at the 2, and then move quickly to the bench. Could be an option. And then there's Noel averaging 5 and 5. We'll probably decline his team option. I just wanted to bring him back. So we're taking on division rival, the Boston Celtics, here in round 1. They have pretty much the same 1 through 5. They've added JaMychal Green and Reggie Bullock, the Reggie Bullock Revenge Series. We'll see what he can do. So, can we beat the Celtics in round 1? We are up 2-1. In game 1, we ended up beating them by 25 points. Shout out to D Rose dropping 27 off the bench. There we go. He's killing in the playoffs so far. I feel like I didn't mention him in the player stats. Randall, he's been really good. Obviously better than what he was doing against the Atlanta Hawks this playoff run. Game 2, we ended up... we were so close to being up 3-0. And then game 3, we ended up beating them by 8. All right, RJ. All right, let's see if we can win game 4, go up 3-1. No, they tie it up. They beat us by 13. We score sub 100 points. Game 5, huge game. They take the 3-2 lead. 2 of their wins in this series have been by 2 points. Lonzo had a great game. RJ with a very solid game. Quickly did well. Toppin did well. Randall only took 6 shots. Mitch Rob went 1 for 7. Let's see what happens here in Game 6. And we get eliminated in round 1 once again. Damn, that hurts a lot. All right, so back-to-back first round exits. The Knicks in 2021 lost to the Hawks in 5. This year, the Knicks lose to the Celtics in 6. Devin Booker and the Suns win it all. Booker's your finals MVP. So we can take a look at the draft lottery. We do have the Mavericks pick next year, top 10 protected. So, hey, maybe we can get a nice 11, 12, 13, or 14 next year. But our pick is going to end up being at 26 this year. The Mavericks ended up at 16. So we're starting Jason Taylor as our new CFO and Oscar Fleming as our new head scout. So let's go here to the 2022 NBA draft. I don't think Chet Holmgren will be falling to 26. I don't think I'm going to be making any trades. We can see if one of these guys will blow up for us next year or break out. I'm going to keep my pick at 26, and I'll see you guys with who I take. It could be a backup center, but I guess Derek Culver could be that backup big, but let's find out. Okay, so we ended up taking, actually, I don't know where our first guy went to college, but a UNC guy in the second round. We got Armando Bacot there at 57, and we got Cam Fletcher at 26, which I thought was a steal there. I see this guy go as high as like 6 sometimes, and we get him at 26. I was very happy. Why would I decline the option on RJ Barrett and Quickly? Like, what? I'll decline it on Dosunmu, Culver, because we could save that 5 mil, 6 mil, and Vildoza. We're going to decline it on Noel, but we're going to pick it up on Quickly, Barrett, and Toppin. It's a stud free agency class. I think James Harden would be a perfect fit for this team. I don't think we could afford James Harden. Just kidding, we could. In that case, okay, wait, all right. I mean, I would love James Harden. I think he would be a spectacular fit. If I go out and sign James Harden, oh, but Randall's a free agent. Oh, never mind. Who am I paying a lot of money else to? I knew it was Lonzo, but damn, I thought I could maybe get 2 more maxes, but clearly not. I mean, do I choose Harden over Randall? Like, anybody would if that's the case, and then I just roll with Obi as our starting 4. Because so I actually we're the only real offer with Harden, so I'm going to actually offer him a little bit less, and I hope he accepts. So let's offer him player option or trade clause, and I could probably do like 36 mil. I'm sure we're his number 1 offer. Yeah, we'll see if he accepts it after day 1. Is there any other shooting guards? I know Beal's probably here. Beal would be a great fit as well. I could probably offer him 35 with the player option and no trade clause as well. So our free agents are, like, if I have to trade Obi Toppin to get one of these guys, I will. But I want Mitch back. Okay, so Mitch will be great because Mitch's cap hold is so low. It's 2.34 mil. So I don't really need to worry about losing him at all. Like, we should be able to bring him back. Barrett's contract does get a little pricey at 11 mil, and I don't think I want to trade Barrett. There is a chance I could trade. I don't think I want to trade Obi either. So let's just see what happens after day 1. We get Harden. Even if I renounce the rights on everybody here, how much would I need to clear up? So I would have to clear up 4 mil to keep Randall and Mitch. Oh, man. Okay, we're going to do that. So we're going to probably trade, I don't know, this is getting close now. This is getting so tough. So I'm going to probably move Zaire and Bacot, and I think I'll be able to keep Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, and get James Harden. This would be massive if we could pull it off. I'm going to try to steal this pick from the Clippers next year, so Williams and Bacot for a swap best with the Thunder / Clippers. So we can now renounce the rights on Vildoza, Dosunmu, and not have to renounce them on Julius Randle. We save $273,000, which means, like, as long as Randall and Mitch don't sign, okay, Randall now has 7 offers. None of them are real, but let me just offer him a real deal so we can just finagle this and get around it. So all we have to do is this, yes, and we're going to get Harden, Randall, and Mitch back on the team. Mitch's offer isn't real. Randall, I will give you a real offer. Just accept that. Boom, there we go. And, whoa, why does it say minus 8.7? It always was saying, I don't know. Just let me sign Harden, please. Let me sign Harden. I don't know what's going on, but oh yeah, there we go. Boom. Now Randall has a real offer from the Bulls, but we're going to give him a 5-year deal. We're going to make him a Knick for life. I don't care, because we can go out and get him, and we can get Mitchell Robinson with getting James Harden. Boom, there we go. Let's go. I did not think I was able to pull it off to get James Harden on this team, bring him to New York. Boom, there's our stud. He's 33 years old. But he's just another scoring threat. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys for the rotation. I'm ecstatic about next year. We could even bring back Nerlens Noel on a 2-year deal, so let's do that. We'll have a 10-man rotation. Sweet. Oh, this is going to be incredible. I'm very excited. We could have went the Beal route. He's a little bit younger, but no, we got James freaking Harden. We got the beard. We kind of have like our big 3 there. Maybe Lonzo's in the big three, whatever you want to say. And we get that potential Clippers pick next year. I'm pretty sure the Clippers did re-sign Kawhi Leonard. So, yeah. No, they didn't. So we could have a top pick next draft if the Thunder or the Clippers are bad. That's pretty sick. So, for untapped potentials, who is not an A+, Barrett, let's get you up to an A+. Lonzo, let's get you up to an A+. Beautiful. We are 2 for 2. And are we going to get Mitch Rob up to an A+? There we go. Our whole starting five is going to be A+ potential going into season number 2 in 2023. All right, so here's the 10-man rotation. Lonzo, Harden. I just love that backcourt so much. RJ, Randall, and Mitch Rob with a bench of Toppin, Quickly, Noel, Juzang, and Cam Fletcher. I'm excited about that. System efficiency is 4-star balance. It was 3.5-star defense, so I'm going to change Thibodeau's preference real quick. We are coming at 12th in the power rankings. I think we will be fine this year. And yeah, we should be able to win our first playoff series. We got James Harden on the New York Knicks. And boom, there we go. 4 seed 2 years ago, 3 seed last year, and now a 1 seed this year. I was hoping maybe Harden would get MVP. Where did he finish? Maybe I should increase his shot tendency. Wow, Harden did not. He scored 23 points, okay. And then did we get executive or coach of the year? We might have gotten executive. I think we did. Shout out to Leon Rose. So does Harden get an All-NBA team, please? In New York? No. 3 Lakers, Russ, LeBron, and AD. I've never seen 3 players in one team get that before. But shout out to them. Lonzo takes home all defensive first team. He's an absolute beast for us. Averaged 8 assists. So we are the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, taking on the 8-seeded Chicago Bulls, who picked up Kevin Durant. That is a very nice pickup. So the Nets lost Harden and they lost KD. Did they end up keeping Kyrie Irving? Let's see. They went 31-51. They got Stephen Beal and Draymond. All right. The Nets team in the 2023 season is always so wacky. As Harden led us in scoring, he also averaged 4.7 rebounds, 8 assists, 53, 43, 85 splits. Good job there. RJ Barrett, 21 points to career high. I did not expect that out of him. Look at that true shooting, 57% to 65%. Julius Randle, 19 points, 7.7 rebounds, 52, 41, 86 splits. Quickly, 14.5 career high, 49 from 3, 93 from the line, 51 from the field. That's a 72% true shooting percentage. Oh my God, Lonzo had a great year. Obi Toppin with a career high. Wow, everybody had like a spectacular year. Mitchell Robinson, 10 and 9. That's career high in rebounds. Almost 2 blocks, 68% from the field. And then there's Johnny Juzang. This is all with a 10-man rotation, too. Okay, so for the playoffs, Cam Fletcher will not be playing. But I do have high hopes for him. So I'm going to give Johnny Juzang like 17. We can go 25 to Quickly. Let's go 29 to Mitch Rob. Let's go 32 to Barrett and Lonzo Ball. So, system efficiency is still 4 stars. I was wondering if it went up at all. Wow, I guess Robinson's holding us back a little bit. But can we knock off the Chicago Bulls in round 1? We're up 2-0, 2-1, 3-1, and boom, there we go. We win in 5. I felt a little nervous about that series. I don't know. I ended off in the Celtics rebuild losing to the 8-seeded Cavs, but they had a really good team. But hey, the Bulls do have KD. Harden goes off in game 1. Lonzo has a great game. Barrett, look at that series he had in those 5 games. Lonzo, I mean, he scored 20 points, 7.5 rebounds, only 3.5 assists. They're usually flipped throughout the season, but he was not efficient at all. Harden was James Harden for us. Game 2, we ended up beating them by 24. How was Randall in the playoffs? He was all right. Wasn't too bad. Game 3, we lost by 9. Game 4, we ended up winning by 31 points. Ball with 16 assists. RJ with 31 and 9. And then in Game 5, Harden and RJ lead the way. All right, so we're taking on Philly in round 2. This is going to be a great series. Simmons, Terry Rozier on this team would be a great pickup. Burks, bring him back to Philly. Look at that. Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, Huntley Hatfield. Wow, how did they get him? They end up with the 13th pick. Okay. Maxey, I don't know why I said his name like that, but I was trying to think, who do I get Huntley Hatfield mixed up with in 2K sometimes? I think it's Jamin Brakefield, because one's like a topper, like a way more elite prospect in Huntley Hatfield than Brakefield. So you kind of know why I mixed them up. So let's see what happens against the Sixers. We are up 2-1. In game 1, we took a 20-point victory. Harden was a stud. Game 2, we ended up losing by just 5 points. Damn, imagine we won that game. And then Game 3, we won by 18. RJ, man, he's been so good in the playoffs. Lonzo's been averaging 20 points. All right. Game number 4, they tied up by 1. Their games have been won by 5 points and by 1 point. Don't lose Game 5. Please don't do this to me. I knew that. I knew that was going to happen. Come on. Don't give me a round 2 exit. We're in the Wells Fargo Center. Good second quarter. Terrible third quarter. We're down by 3. down by 1 with 2 minutes left. Let's win this game. Why not? All right, so let's get the ball to the beard James Harden, who is guarded by Ben Simmons. So I probably shouldn't really work on him too much. Let's get a screen from Randall, who is guarded by, is that Alec Burks guarding him? I don't know, but RJ's going to go right to the rim. He gets an easy dunk there. He's got 25. We're up by 1. Quickly, he's got 25 points, and damn, I feel like I should keep him in, but we're going to just get the starters in. Randall's got 17 and 8, and then, yeah, you saw RJ had 25 and 6. Shout out to the OG Knicks. I don't like this at all. Down by 1. All right, Harden guarded by Ben Simmons. Can he get the spin move to work? Let's see if we can get a switch on it. And Obi's top and sets maybe the worst screen of all time. Come on, give me a screen. There we go. And they don't switch. It's fine. No! I thought he was going to pass that to Obi. Obi had a lane. I should have used directional passing. All right, so we are down by 1. Just don't let him score here. I really don't want to be down by 3. RJ playing well on Rozier. Burks guarded by Randall. That's probably not what we want. Just, I don't know. Actually, that's not even that bad of a matchup. Whatever. All right, we got a 3-point play here for Emmanuel Quickly. He's going to get not a great look. It's kind of cool. Quickly guarded by Maxey, the 2 players that went to Kentucky together. And another Kentucky player using the pick and roll. Randall with Quickly down by 1. Need a stop here. They don't even have him beat out there, so let's just see if we can get a stop. Rozier with the ball, guarded by RJ. He's got a perimeter D. I'm going to drop back a little bit. Oh my god, Obi is so slow. Oh my god, I gotta get Mitch out there. I'm calling a timeout. Yeah, Embiid was killing it here in game 5. Or no, this is game 6. So what I want to do is get the ball to Harden really quickly. He's got Rozier on him. Yes. The quick 2 for 1. Because now we don't have to foul. They could take just this final shot here. And if they miss it, we have a chance for the win. Let me make sure. Let me go to coach settings here. Yeah, we do not want any of this on auto. Just because, like, that would just be so annoying if they fouled. We do not need. No. Yeah, we'll just go to a half court set. We got Lonzo guarding Simmons. Harden guarding Rozier. Let me just kind of back up here with Mitch. I thought that was Embiid. Oh my god, thank god Maxi Kleber missed that 3. Let's go. Harden, let's see what you can do for the Knicks, man. We're going to call a screen here at about the 9-second mark. Actually, no, about the 8-second mark. Oh, this is scary. All right, it's Randall giving me the screen. Give me it on the other side. Pick and roll. Oh, James Harden to the rim. Let's go. James Harden with 4.7 seconds gives us the lead. If we hold them off here, we're going to a game 7. That Sixers fan was pissed there. All right, they're going to Rozier. I thought I was going to get a steal 4. Oh, no, I don't like this. 3. Rozier, fadeaway jumper, no way. Yes, and we're going to a game 7. Wow, you got 2 game 7s over there, and you got 1 over here. So we might get a ball versus ball in the conference finals. If we do win this game right here, we have a great first quarter, not a good second quarter, a good third quarter. We're up by 14, up by 16, and we're going to be going to the Eastern Conference Finals. Randall drops 36 for us, RJ with 26, Harden with 22 and 12, Obi with 16 and 21, and the New York Knicks are taking on the Charlotte Hornets 1v2, and then you got 1v6 over there. So yeah, the Thunder didn't make the playoffs, but the Thunder made the conference finals, but the Clippers did not make the playoffs. So we will probably be getting their pick, which is nice. Taking a look at the Hornets team, they got LaMelo, so we got Lonzo versus LaMelo. That's going to be fun. J.D. Davison, that's a nice pick up there. Hayward, Washington, and Drummond. I feel like that Drummond thing might happen in real life. Miles Bridges favors Monk, Boston, and Alex Len. So they got a couple Kentucky guys on their team. They got PJ Washington, they got Malik Monk, and they have Brandon Boston. We have a couple Kentucky guys, too. We got Julius Randle. We have, I was going to say RJ Barrett, but no, he's Duke. We have Emmanuel Quickly, and Nerlens Noel. So we have 3 each. So big Kentucky presence here in the conference finals as we take game 1 by 4 points. Johnny Juzang drops 27 points in 24 minutes. I'm glad Tibbs was playing the hot hand. Lonzo with 23 and 12. He's averaging 19 points in these playoffs. All right, let's go. LaMelo at 35. It was not enough. Game 2. Boom. There we go. We beat him by 4. We take both games at the Garden. The Thunder are currently tied 1-1, and we are up 3-0. We beat him by 55 points in Game 3. Sheesh. All right, RJ had 33. Lonzo with 27 and 15. Harden 23 and 10. Quickly with 19. Randall had a double-double. And can we sweep them? Boom. There we go. We end up sweeping the Hornets. And we are going here to the NBA Finals to take on the Denver Nuggets, who, did they just win 4 unanswered? No, right? Thunder were up 1-0. Yeah, it was 1-1. It was 2-1 Thunder, and then they won 3 in a row. So did the Nuggets add anybody new to their squad? Josh Richardson, I actually kind of like that pickup. If they can get him in real life, I would actually kind of like that. Because I feel like he would bounce back from his down year in Dallas, and he provides a nice defensive backcourt pairing next to Murray to help him out a little bit. I like that pickup a lot because I feel like he's just a better version of Gary Harris for them and who they had to give up to get Aaron Gordon. So let's see what happens here against the Nuggets in game 1. We pick up the win by by 33 points. Harden with 31 and 14. Barrett with 25. Randall 23 and 12. Jokic at 27, 9, and 11. We're up 1-0. Boom, we go up 2-0. We win by 9. RJ with 28. Harden with 24 and 12. Quickly with 24. Randall with the double-double. Ooh, Randall did not shoot that well at all in that game. All right, on to game 3 here. Not a good first quarter, but a great second quarter, a great third quarter, and we are going up 3-0 on the Denver Nuggets as we end up winning by 24 there. Harden had 38, Randall with 28, Barrett with 18, Toppin with 16. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Porter Jr. had 32, Murray had 25, and we are 1 game away from going 8-0 in the conference and NBA Finals. That would be kind of absurd. Let's see what happens here as we are up by 1. Let's see. Okay, down by 1. This would be a fun game to hop into. Okay, we're up by 9 with 3.5 minutes left. Let's not blow this lead. Just making sure I'm on Hall of Fame. Let's go in here. Let's just get the starters. And yeah, we got... who do we have in a power forward? Or no, Randall's in a power forward. I completely messed up that free throw. I was not even looking at him. Using Zin at the 3. We got Quickly and Murray pulling up from downtown. Okay, we got ourselves a game now. Only up by 6 with 3.5 minutes to go. I kind of want to get a 3-point play for Quickly because I do love his release in this game. I think I do, unless I'm thinking of somebody completely different that I don't like. So let me get this play for Quickly set up. He's guarded by Josh Richardson. He doesn't get a great look, but he's going to take it anyway. I wanted to match Murray's 3. Mitchell Robinson with 14 blocks in this game. Harden's got 21 and 8. Randall 28 and 6. Terrible shot there by Jokic. Rebounded by Uzang, who played college close to Denver, fairly, well, not really close, but close state-wise. In UCLA. I don't even know why I said that. Quickly's got 19 points. I want to do an oop here. Yes, quickly to Mitch Rob. Boom. There we go. They could not defend that. We're up by, I think, 8 now. They need a timeout. All right, we got RJ in the game. He's got 13 and 6. Lonzo with 16 assists. We didn't get to use him, really, in that game against the Sixers. Porter Jr. guarded by RJ. RJ with great D, and that was just an easy block for Mitch. I'm lucky that wasn't an N1 animation for, I think that's Moses Brown. I don't know. But yeah, Harden, I kind of want to just take some step backs with him, just see what we could do. Ooh, let's see. Not a great step back for him, but he hits it anyway because it's the beard. Like, what else would he be doing? Yeah, like, and he doesn't even shoot that ball that much. He's shooting 71%. They're taking a timeout again. Okay. All right, Randall's guarding the inbound of Aaron Gordon. Randall does have 28 points. Anybody else need to come in the game? No, it was just RJ and Lonzo. Porter Jr. takes that. That is no good. Rebounded by RJ Barrett. Let's kick it up to Julius Randle, who's going to kick it over to Lonzo Ball, who's going to take a 3. Robinson cut to the rim. Damn it, I thought he could get the rebound. We're up by 8, though, with 2 minutes left. We should be sitting pretty. Just no 3s here. No 3s. And one of the best 3-point shooters in the NBA. Knocks one down. No surprise there. Up by 5. All right, we got to play for Julius Randle, trying to draw it up here. This play sometimes works for me, it sometimes doesn't, and it didn't really work great there. So we're going to just post up Gordon, and can Randle get this to go? Boom, and he doesn't get it, but he gets the rebound out to RJ for 3. Boom, there we go. Not saying that's the dagger, but an absolute massive shot by RJ Barrett there to put us up by 8, and it's looking pretty good for us. Porter Jr. driving, no foul, he gets that to go. Like, James Harden would be somebody so dope to come to the Knicks, like, just to be the 1. Randall could be the 2, and, like, imagine having Lonzo to distribute the ball to them. Like, that would just be... I'm going to say a great team. Like, a great team that can go to the conference finals. But unfortunately, I mean, the Knicks can get Lonzo. I feel like they could end up with Harden. But, like, they would have to do what I did to work around it. But that means not giving Randall an extension at all until the offseason of 2022. Which is very risky, because what if, say, Harden doesn't want to come here, which could definitely happen. And then Randall's like, okay, you don't seem loyal to me. He goes and signs with, like, Sacramento or something for a max contract. And boom, there you go. I mean, the 2020 class is great. That's why I would like the Knicks not to commit to Randall this offseason. If they're going to go out and get, like, Lonzo Ball or something, because I would like for them to have an open cap spot, or, excuse me, max slot for the 2022 free agency when there's a bunch of studs like you saw. Like, I'm not saying they're going to get a KD or a Kyrie or a Curry, but, like, yeah, maybe make a play for James Harden. Maybe make a play for Beal or Levine or somebody like that, you know, and they can add to this team, maybe get a number 1 to make Randall the number 2, and then get Lonzo this offseason who could distribute to them. You still have Barrett, who'd be on the last year of his rookie contract, and then you got young guys like Quickly and Toppin who you could plug and play on the bench. They're going to have 2 first-round picks this year, and since they're at 19 and 21, They won't be making too much on their team. You saw what Zaire and Yuzhang was making after their first year. It was like 3 and 2 mil. So yeah, I think that would be a nice route for this Knicks team to go. And we end up getting a championship this year. We're going to run the RJ Mitchell Robinson alley-oop, but Mitch decided to stop running. And the New York Knicks win the NBA Finals in 4 games. James Harden is your Finals MVP. Yeah, we swept the Hornets and the Nuggets. So that is going to be for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Shout out to the Knicks for giving me like the most entertaining season. I've been watching the NBA since 2013. The last time they were in the playoffs. So I probably won't forget the season for a little bit. I'm hoping they're back in the playoffs next year. I'm hoping they make a major move this offseason. I guess monitor the Damian Lillard situation, but I'd rather them just go out, get Lonzo Ball, be somewhat competitive next year, maybe be around the 5-6 seed again, and then go into the 2022 offseason with an ability to sign a number 1, and then you go out and possibly get one. But yeah, that is going to be for me. Thank you all for watching. Drop a like if you guys did enjoy the video. I'd really appreciate it. Uploading a bunch of content on my Madden channel and my other NBA channel. Links to those are in the description below. Follow me on Twitter over there. I tweet pretty much daily about the NBA and just kind of talk hoops over there. But yeah, I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.